The story of Joseph, from dreams to prison to palace, from slave to prisoner. Joseph had been betrayed, sold like an animal, carried far away from home to the powerful land of Egypt. He had no family, no friends, no freedom. But he still had something greater. God was with him. Joseph stood in a busy marketplace. Men shouted. Camels moved through dusty streets. Coins clinked in greedy hands. A powerful man stepped forward. His name was Potiphar, captain of the guard for Pharaoh, ruler of Egypt. Potiphar studied Joseph carefully. Strong, young, alert, useful. Coins exchanged hands. Joseph was sold again. Now he belonged to Potiphar. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Joseph worked hard, obeyed, learned, and stayed faithful, even as a slave. And God blessed Joseph. Everything he touched prospered. Fields grew. Servants obeyed. Work succeeded. Potiphar noticed Joseph's success. Please subscribe for more videos. One day Potiphar, a high official in Egypt, recognized Joseph's exceptional qualities and divine favor. Potiphar called Joseph and declared, "I see that God is with you. You're wise and trustworthy. I will put you in charge of my house." Joseph bowed respectfully, accepting this great responsibility. Now Joseph was no longer just a slave. He became overseer of everything: money, food, servants, and land. As Joseph grew older, stronger, and more handsome, he continued to excel in his duties. Her eyes followed Joseph day after day. "Lie with me." Joseph rose, shocked by her brazen demand. But he refused, his moral compass guiding his immediate reaction to her proposition. Joseph stepped back, his voice firm as he addressed her with conviction. "He has given everything into my care. How can I do this evil and sin against God?" He walked away, resolute in his decision to uphold his integrity and honor. Every day, she tried again, relentless in her pursuit. And every day, Joseph refused, maintaining his righteousness and commitment to God. One day, Joseph entered the house alone, with no servants nearby to witness the unfolding events. Suddenly, Potiphar's wife grabbed him, desperate to fulfill her desire. He ran fast out of the house, leaving his garment behind in her hand. But she held the robe, and anger filled her heart, turning a desire into vengeful fury. If you like this story, please subscribe for more videos on biblical narratives and moral lessons. A lie destroys trust. When her husband returned home, she shouted loudly, calling servants first, then accusing Joseph. "This Hebrew slave tried to attack me," she cried. I screamed, and he ran. She held up Joseph's robe, proof of her lie. Potiphar's face hardened. His anger burned. He believed her. Joseph was thrown into prison. Without trial, without mercy, Joseph was seized, bound and dragged away. Iron doors slammed shut. Joseph entered prison. Dark, cold, lonely. Once again, Joseph lost everything. But once again, God was with him. God blesses Joseph in prison. Even in chains, Joseph remained faithful. He worked, he served, he obeyed. Soon the prison warden noticed. Joseph was trustworthy, wise, responsible. He placed Joseph in charge of prisoners. Even in prison, Joseph became a leader. One night, two royal officials were thrown into prison. They had served Pharaoh, the ruler of Egypt. They were the cupbearer and the baker. Both were imprisoned by Pharaoh, both troubled, both afraid. One morning, Joseph noticed their faces. Sad, worried, disturbed. Joseph approached them, asking, "Why do you look so troubled?" The cupbearer spoke. "We both had dreams, but there is no one to interpret them." Joseph listened carefully, then spoke with confidence. "Do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me your dreams." The cupbearer described his dream. A vine appeared, and 3 branches grew. Grapes ripened. "I pressed grapes into Pharaoh's cup and placed it in Pharaoh's hand." Joseph listened, then smiled. "In 3 days, Pharaoh will restore you. You will serve him again." Hope filled the cupbearer's eyes, a stark contrast to his earlier despair. The baker stepped forward, encouraged, to share his dream with Joseph. He recounted, "I also dreamed. 3 baskets sat on my head. Birds ate bread from the top basket." Joseph's face changed, becoming serious and heavy as he understood the dream's meaning. He declared, "In 3 days, Pharaoh will execute you." Fear filled the room, followed by a chilling silence. 3 days later, it was Pharaoh's birthday, a day of grand celebration. Music, food, and royal guests filled the palace, celebrating the occasion. Orders were given, and the cupbearer was restored to his position, just as Joseph had said. Tragically, the baker was executed, just as Joseph had warned. Everything happened exactly as God had revealed through Joseph's interpretation. Before leaving prison, Joseph made one request to the cupbearer. He pleaded, "When you return to Pharaoh, remember me. I was wrongly imprisoned. Speak for me." The cupbearer nodded, grateful for his own deliverance and hopeful for Joseph. But time passed. Days, months, and then years slipped by. And he forgot Joseph. Joseph remained in prison, waiting, alone. Joseph did what was right. but still suffered. He honored God, but remained forgotten. Yet God was preparing something greater. Soon, Pharaoh himself would dream, and Joseph's life would change forever. Coming next, Part 3, the most powerful moments. Pharaoh's terrifying dreams. Joseph called from prison. His rise to power. Joseph becomes ruler of Egypt. This next part includes the prison to palace moments, one of the most powerful scenes in the Bible, a short moral and spiritual lesson, based on the story of Joseph in the book of Genesis, chapters 39 to 40. Even when life is unfair, doing the right thing still matters. Joseph refused to sin, even when no one was watching. He was falsely accused and sent to prison, yet he remained faithful, honest, and hardworking. Moral message: always choose what is right, even when it is difficult. Do not let temptation control your actions. Integrity matters more than comfort. God is with us even in the darkest places. Joseph lost his freedom and was thrown into prison, but God did not leave him. Instead, God continued to bless him and prepare him for something greater. Spiritual message: God sees your faithfulness. Even when you suffer unfairly, God is still working. Your prison season may be preparing you for your palace season. Joseph chose righteousness over sin, truth over temptation, and faith over fear. Though he was falsely accused and thrown into prison, God never left his side. Sometimes, the road to greatness passes through hardship, but those who stay faithful will one day see God's plan unfold. If you love this video, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.